I wanted to watch was this, because I was like, who the frick is this? Some other crazy YouTuber or content creator or whatever he is has been freaking arrested. And I kind of want to know why.
It is safe to say Jack Doherty's year just keeps getting worse because he was just arrested. The dude, known for harassing strangers on the street, then hiding behind his bodyguard, has essentially been one of the largest internet punching bags for a while now. And, you know, instead of him taking a step back and figuring out why people are treating him like...
Why am I the only one who doesn't know who these people are? What is going on? But this dude, his arrest has been all over my YouTube page. I was like, fine, I'm gonna watch this. I want to know what is happening.
This, because honestly, it's pretty easy to see why.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, little bro? What you gonna do?
Yeah, instead of doing anything with that behavior, he just kind of doubles down into what he calls his villain arc. And I guess this villain arc is just running an OF management, continuing to harass strangers on stream, and he obviously doesn't take things too well when people talk about how he clings to his security.
He looks like he's 1 digit year old. Like he looks like he's 8 and 5 apples high. Is this even an adult person? This is a child, right?
But today, with his arrest, there was something that was confirmed from the McKinley podcast that we covered a couple weeks ago. Essentially, his ex went onto a podcast and spent about 5 hours talking about how awful it was living and working with Jack. And she specifically went over his stimulant usage, which is one of the reasons he was arrested now. And I also do want to say real quick...
Oh, he got arrested because of the rugs. The druggies.
Quick, the podcast...
Scumbag nuisance streamer. Is that what he is? Is he a Jake Paul?
This is kind of like a crabs in the bucket situation, as both people involved are just scumbags. Now, obviously, that doesn't justify Jack hospitalizing her on purpose for content because he wanted to do a funny moment and flip the golf cart with her in it. But still, as soon as she left that relationship, she continued to promote her OF.
No, like, he looks like he's 8 years old. I'm very confused.
Through slandering other creators like Mr. Beast and even Lacey.
Like,
and honestly,
old
it's pretty much straightforward. Good people don't make up stuff like that about others for money. That's pretty simple. But today, while I was having coffee, I saw this come across my feed. Content creator Jack Doherty.
Ew. What the?
Arrested in Florida. Oh boy. So let's check out this footage here. All right, so we have part 1 here.
What? No. I got him. Hey, yo, you don't want to go neither.
No, but look at this. This is a child. This is a 3 apple high child that maybe is 9 years old. Like 8.5. Like what? Who would ever take this serious? What? Look at this little man. Like, I could yeet him somewhere. I could pick him up and yeet him. He's a child. He's small. Oh my god, he's so tiny. Look at it. Look at it.
What is he doing with his phone? Why did he grab his phone back to do that? Was that the resisting part?
Whereas his audience is overwhelming minors. Yeah, well, I can understand. He looks like a minor. He looks like an actual kiddo.
It'd be funny. You try to get on the street, go on the street. I know who the you think you are, bro. I'm getting out. No, you're not. He was trying. Like, after I do it, who the are you, bro? I was trying to walk up the street, but doesn't matter, bro. All you had to do was get in the.
He's so small. He's so small. What a little idiot.
So he was filming something in the middle of the road and was probably asked to leave, and he kept filming his bit. That's my guess. Okay, wow, he was like smack in the middle of the road.
Everything gotta be some goddamn content, man.
That's the security guard, I'm assuming, complaining about this was all over some content. Okay. Here, let's check out part 2 here.
What did he do?
He's so small.
He was running a stake hand. He's doing a gamble.
Is this, if this little dude is getting locked up? Oh my. Oh my. Don't drop the soap.
Okay, so he was filming some ad for steak or something.
Gotta be some goddamn content, man.
Okay, and that's the clip of his security venting about it.
Yes.
Okay, confirming it was content.
These are all high.
Like, who is this? Who is this little fella?
Right. We have very limited information. Obviously, this happened in Miami Beach, but the police did apparently make a statement about this, calling him a, in quote, shithead. So here last evening, Miami Beach police arrested a social media influencer, Jack Doherty, as he was walking in the middle of a busy street while live streaming and ignoring the repeated officer demands to clear the roadway. Bravo to the men and women of Miami Beach PD, ensuring that entitled little shitheads like this know that if you come to Miami Beach, you will respect our city, respect our men and women in blue, and respect our laws. It makes our entire community better. Our incredible law enforcement have my full support enforcing our laws regardless of someone's color, social media account, bank account, or any other arbitrary measure that leads people to wrongly believe they have special entitlement in our city. That's a quote from Commissioner Joe Magazine. And what's interesting as well is like this is all coming off of a viral confrontation he had just a couple days ago, which I think also happened at Miami Beach.
It's very understandable what you're doing. Like the fact that your fans like and make.
So what did he actually get arrested for? Not listening to the police? And just, of course, being in a way. But why would that grant like 7 years in prison?
Hundreds of thousands, if not millions. It's like, who wouldn't do that? But I just think that it's degenerate. I think you're ruining, you know, your image. Absolutely. But I guess like
the D-rugs.
in return, it doesn't really matter.
The D-rugs.
It's like no image and no money, and like maybe not the best image, but a lot of money. It's like,
Yeah, but I mean, like,
That is the dumbest justification of that, though.
the same image, and we all hang out with each other. That's all that matters.
yeah, but their souls are gone at the end of the day.
Well, our parents still love us, so
Yeah.
that's all that matters. You know, you don't have to please the world. You know, that's the thing.
You don't think your soul is gone?
Do people actually watch this?
I would definitely
Like, unironically?
disagree.
I feel like this is very common backlash they get, though.
You know,
I don't. Yeah, they could say that about me, but it wouldn't be true. You know, there's.
But
Young
the same thing with
audience,
them, too, you know,
sadly.
it's like people can say it, but it's not true. You know, they're also like completely normal people. You know.
Well, do you acknowledge the fact that you'll never
I would be so worried for my child if they watched this.
likely be able to have a relationship that's like permanent?
I have to say, relationships, they're going.
Yeah.
Don't say it on stream. No, I'm kidding.
But anyone who's like willing to put up with,
Same zero.
you know, your whole package, I feel like is not going to be someone who's
Shit,
worth
a lot to put up with, Grace. A lot of food comes with her. A lot of food, a lot of sassy frat.
Maybe I'm being negative and I'm not with the times, but I just don't see any man willing
Use
to
parental
take you
controls,
on.
yeah. Use condoms, guys.
That's
Use
crazy.
condoms.
Well, now what? He has no choice now. Like, but to find a man that's gonna take her on.
Well, yeah, no, you gotta double down on your. I'd be like, that's yeah. Definitely gotta double
Like,
down.
what are they
So
even
that clip
talking
went
about?
pretty viral,
Hello?
but this is like the extremely common feedback that they get. So I'm kind of surprised that Jack hasn't came up with better comebacks when people are giving him the same thing over and over again. But I mean, at this
Morning
point, I
all,
feel like
and
it's
that
very
was a
clear
comment
that
on
people
to enter
dislike
on.
how they promote themselves, as they essentially
Welcome
paddle
in,
this
hello,
adult
welcome
content
in.
straight to kids, and it's very clear by the way they market themselves. A little bit of a stretch though, but the dude did call him out for being
Imagine being the parent of a nuisance streamer that just goes around and ruins people's day for content. Imagine knowing that you gave birth to that. I don't know. That damn. Like, how do you even live with that?
soulless, and now
I thought his career stagnated already. I'm surprised he's still
they were
going. I had no
arrested
idea
for
who he
filming
was.
A gambling promotion in the middle of the street. Either way, though, Jack's bodyguard might be feeling like this right now. So, I mean, going off of the information that we have right now, I feel like they were filming some sort of gambling promotion in the middle of the road. The cops claimed he was streaming, but I couldn't verify that he was. So, again, I think they were just filming some sort of steak promo or something like that. So, yeah, I'm just guessing it was some gambling promo in the middle of the street. And naturally, he was
Gambling
breaking the
promo?
law while in possession of things that he shouldn't have. So, he was being a complete moron. But with him, that's nothing new because his entire life is kind of like a skill issue. And currently he's now facing 7 years in prison. So Jack Doherty just got hit with 3 separate charges in Florida, and the max penalties are worse than what people think because he's facing a felony for possession of controlled substances, which alone can carry 5 years in prison. Then he has possession of under 20 G's of that Bob Marley special, which is a first-degree misdemeanor with up to 1 year in jail. And then on top of that, he's being charged with resisting an officer without violence, which is another possible year. So altogether stacked, he's technically looking at up to 7 years behind bars in an absolute worst-case scenario. Realistically, though, he probably won't see anything near this because, you know, from what I can tell, he's a first-time offender. So he'll probably just end up getting probation or some sort of diversion. Overall, though, I don't really see this as being a super big deal. Ironically, he likely has a stimulant prescription. He has a personal use amount of bud, and obviously resisting arrest and being a moron on the street, that's probably the worst thing going for him here, unless whatever stimulants he had on him were not prescribed to him. Then he could actually be in a whole nother world of trouble. So the most likely outcome of all this is probably, you know, some fines and probation. But because I mean, he has the money, I suppose. This video, he hasn't been bailed out yet, so that's also kind of interesting. But I mean, hey, knowing him, he'll probably slither his way out of this. So subscribe if you're new, because I'm trying to get about 2 million subscribers here, because we're getting really close, and it'll be dope if we hit that sometime soon. But other than that, I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Thank you so much for the support. Peace.
Interesting. Anyway, so I saw this video all over my YouTube, and I was like, damn, what is going on here? But I also like don't know who the dude is. So I found this video, The Satisfying Downfall of Jack Doherty. So we can learn who this is, or at least I can learn who it is, because I'm always behind, it seems like.
Jack Doherty is one of the most hated YouTubers on the entire platform, and for good reason. He's unlikable, annoying, and has an extremely punchable
like how the
face. But you would think that
okay, wait, his face, oh my god, his face distracted me. What was I gonna say? Zero going down the rabbit hole. Yeah, I am. God, what was I gonna say? Holy shit, the jump scare. I'm just surprised, like how does these people even like manage to climb up to the point that they have a rather big platform? Is it just because they do such crazy, stupid shite that forces people to watch it? Like they can't look away because it's a train wreck kind of thing. Because I honestly don't understand.
After receiving every warning imaginable and turning the entire internet against him, that Jack would reconsider the path of being a public nuisance.
This guy is not 22. This guy is 8 years old. Someone come get their child. It's running amok. He has escaped from the home. Someone please go get him. Jesus. Here, get yourself something good. If you said, oh, thank you, Warna. Thank you for the soup. That's so sweet. Thank you.
For views and clout.
Is this your house? Yeah. Okay. What do you want to do? We're not here to play games. Flip a coin. What do you want to do? Heads, we send him to jail. Tails. No. Hey, he's not going to.
Unfortunately, it would only be a matter of time before Jack's bold antics caught up with him and threatened to end his entire career. Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be diving into the rapidly deteriorating career of Jack Doherty. Around 7 months ago, I uploaded a video discussing Jack's rise to notoriety and later infamy on YouTube. In a nutshell, Jack is a creator and streamer who made a name for himself by capitalizing on viral trends and lighthearted trolling content.
Asking police to flip a coin is crazy work.
Back with another video. Today I'm gonna be going trick-or-treating the day after Halloween. Yeah, I got my GoPro on my head. I'm just gonna tell people.
Like he doesn't look different from this. He still looks like this. Someone needs to put one of those, like, you know, those leashes people have on their children when they're out in public so they don't run away. His parents need to put that on again. Like keep him indoors.
I'm a doctor or something for Halloween.
However, as his online career progressed, Jack would escalate his content from a few harmless pranks to extremely disorderly conduct, with stunts like him harassing Ninja on stream, getting kicked out of public spaces, and shutting off the power at Walmart. Jack wanted to cause as much mayhem as possible.
So he literally made content around being an asshole. Oh my god, is it really worth it?
For the sake of viewership and clout.
Guys, better shut off the lights on Walmart. Panel 1, panel 8.
Bro, just go.
14, 16, 18.
Go ahead.
That means aisle 14, aisle 16.
Alright, do it.
Eventually, Jack's thirst for attention pushed him to go beyond public misconduct, and he began harassing random people on the street during live streams.
Oh, this is so dumb. Oh, this makes me ill. This makes me ill to watch.
Jack's streams would only get more degenerate and outrageous as he frequently hosted or attended parties that featured controversial figures like Neon, the Island Boys, and VTUBE.
We did that to make him feel big. Y'all gonna stare here and not clap for him? Y'all are all beta as f.
Sheriff, this guy's f***ing beta as f***. God damn it.
Beta?
Beta said, hey. Yo, you're a f***. You're a little f***.
While controversy and outrage were the cornerstones of Jack's online persona, it didn't always work in his favor.
Like, who would be scared of that little guy?
On the 7th of January 2024, Jack received a 24-hour ban on Kick after he asked a girl to expose herself on stream. Even though Jack was comfortable making a fool of himself for attention,
Kick has banned Jack Doherty, Heel Mike, and Senna the Witch.
He wouldn't allow anyone else that luxury. By the 11th of January 2024, Jack would falsely copyright claim videos from YouTubers Memulus and I'm Alex, with a tweet reading,
I'm glad we mostly moved on from this kind of content. It used to be popular for a bit. Yeah, I never understood it. It's I don't even understand why people think it's fun to watch. I just get a bad feeling, bad vibes. Damn, sometimes you have to wonder what's going inside their head, right?
Hey Team YouTube,
Jack Doherty is
abusing YouTube's copyright system by claiming videos that
I'm still just surprised that Jack Doherty, like, just the way he looks like, damn, he looks so small. He literally looks like 12 years old. And he doing this type of shite? Where are the parents? What happened?
clearly not infringing on his rights to farm revenue, with a British loser replying, he claimed mine as well. Thankfully, Team YouTube would resolve the issue. Up until this point, Jack had hardly faced any repercussions for his deplorable attitude. However, all that was about to change, as Jack received the most shocking reality check of his entire career. On the 21st of February 2024, a personal injury lawsuit would be filed against Jack and his bodyguard Justin Gosley. The document would allege the following. On October 28, 2023, plaintiff was attending a Halloween party at approximately 12:30 AM on the morning of October 29, 2023. Plaintiff was on the street outside the subject's premises and was talking to Doherty and Gosley. At one
the fact that he starts problems and his bodyguards would immediately block the person. Wait. So he goes around being a little shite, and as soon as the person reacts to it, he uses his bodyguard? Oh God. Like how, oh God. Oh, the cringe. The cringe. It hurts. It physically hurts, guys. Like, you want to be a little asshole, but you can't stand up for yourself. That's kind of insane. That's like a new low. That's like a new low. Low. Which is illegal for the god to do. Oh. Ew.
At one point in the conversation, Gosley asked Doherty, "What are we doing?" And Doherty said,
"We're
gonna fight.
Cringing.
Us two versus you two. All right, go." And
good morning,
Outacons.
Good morning.
We're going to fight plaintiff and plaintiff's friend. Moments later, Gosley violently punched plaintiff in the face, sending him falling to the ground and causing serious physical injuries to his head, face, and neck. For a bit of additional context, the incident referenced was from this viral clip that Jack posted on his Twitter.
Yo, you all said walk. Who are you talking to, dog? I'm just saying, y'all said just walk. Then walk. Oh, what the fuck you talking to? Oh, no, yo, stop.
What is wrong with you? Are you fucking crazy?
Hey, what's up? Hey, one by one, what's up, nigga?
Fucking security guard.
After outlining the events that inspired the lawsuit, the document highlighted how Jack continued to profit off the incident and his involvement in similar confrontations. Reading, Doherty has and continues to generate income due to the many views the video has received, all to plaintiff's detriment. Doherty has a history both before and after the subject incident of filming himself harassing, assaulting, and antagonizing members of the public by having his security guard step in to
about that Neon guy, he's infamous for his attitude. He's basically live stream being an asshole, rage baiting people.
Intimidate and assault them if they react to Doherty's harassment.
I don't understand this rage baiting thing either.
Caused by Doherty.
It seems like it's some kind of popular thing to do.
You know my dad owns this place, right?
Yo, if you stop fucking
you were the one that came up to me first.
No, you're the clown.
You didn't have to say anything.
That came in. I don't want to be filmed.
Okay, well, just stop keep your head down.
Go to your room, dog.
Well, this was the
Why are they... Oh my, that's an old man. Just leave him be.
first time Jack had faced this kind of legal trouble. The same couldn't be said for his bodyguard, who had a quote, history of assault and battery. Given the severity of the incident, the lawsuit would seek relief for damages and reimbursement for legal costs. Even though the case is still in court, the outcome of this lawsuit could encourage other victims of Jack's antics to come out with their own cases. Remember, Jack had spent the better part of last year terrorizing dozens of people for his streams, and any of them could decide to take things to court. Unfortunately, legal battles weren't the only thing Jack had to worry
clowns,
about.
Indeed.
Around this time,
I think clowns even
Miller published
clowns
a video
are like
titled
better
I Fought
than
Jack
these
Doherty,
kind of people.
in which he confronted Jack
Like that's
over
an insult
trash-talking
to
him
clowns.
online.
Just saying.
Hella trash to talk on stream. Let's go.
Like I don't even have a word for these kind of people, things, whatever. I don't understand this at all. This is so alien to me.
You talked trash on stream last night. Let's go.
Like, look. This looks like a 10-year-old has like snuck out from his home and ended up in a college party, and everyone is like, "Who the fuck let this one in? Who let this thing in?" Like, take him back to his parents. Being accurate. Oh, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Oh, when his guards aren't around, he's 100% a coward. Yeah. Howdy, Mayo. Howdy. I'm just like, what the helly? Ooh, and this chain. Ooh, everything icks me. Ick. 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 Am I being too harsh? Am I being too mean? I'm not sure.
And you think it's funny, you won't say it to my face, but you'll say it on the VOD, huh? Because I don't want to give you a clip like you're trying to do right now. What do you mean?
As you'd imagine, Jack would only engage in this.
He looks like a pencil troll. Actually twins. Actual twinnies. Pencil troll and whatever this is. You're being too nice. Oh god, I'm like, what the freak? This is like, oh, this is so alien. This is so weird.
Situation once he was a safe distance away and shielded by people
so
around him.
me.
I literally have boxing gloves. I have boxing gloves. Let's go. You're talking shot. Let's go. I literally will box you right now.
Oh, they're throwing shoes at each other. Damn.
But you won't box. That's what I'm saying.
Like, what
With
is
each passing
this?
day, more and more people were turning against Jack, and that trend would only continue as his inner circle of friends were about to expose
Just to
his
get free
darkest
clicks,
secrets.
yeah.
On the 30th of March 2024, two former friends and a former employee of Jack collaborated on a video titled "Jack Doherty Must Be Stopped,"
Damn.
which was meant to highlight several concerning details about the kick streamer.
For those of you guys that don't know, I'm Ricky. I'm Nick. And we actually met Jack Doherty back in 2017, right when we started popping off on YouTube. He started popping at the same time. We became friends. We actually filmed a decent amount of videos together, and we actually ended up moving in together in a house with all of us back in 2021. This is Matthew.
That always
JGL.
ends up good.
He worked with Jack Doherty from 3 million subs all the way to 10 million subs.
In the video, the trio alleged that
Jack has 10 million subs. There's no way. Really? I can't believe the world we're living in, guys.
Jake utilizes substances, surrounds himself with people who hate him, and places profit over human connection.
Jack's own brother says all the time that the only thing he thinks about is money, and he says it literally to anybody new that comes into the house. He will make it known at some point. Everyone in the team would come to me on their own time and talk about how they hate it there. They hate working with Jack. They want to pick something else, but they have no other options.
In addition to this, they would mention how Jack was promoting OF content to his young audience, despite him claiming otherwise.
His primary main source of income is
And how he gets people there is by making these hard to watch, fake little skit videos for Instagram and TikTok. And if you're above the age—
What? Does he has OF? What?
age of 10, you know that they're clearly fake.
How many punches does it take to explode the world's largest prank bomb?
Majority of his audience is younger kids. Just take a look at this video. These are fans coming up to him out in public. He also has these girls in his videos that are all signed to his agency, and he takes a majority.
He has an agency for OF models. This child. Oh, girlies, why would you do that? Why?
Of their income and pays them a small salary, a small fraction of what they bring in. And Jack will say that these videos are geared towards older people to try and get older people with money to spend money on him and his girls.
What's even more concerning were details about Jack's personal life, as his former friend.
Well, we can only hope that he will get jail time. Maybe that will do some good for the world. Who knows? Yeah, he's pulling an Andrew Tate. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Claimed he used to shoplift when they lived together.
And to start it off, this is something that rubbed all of us the wrong way when we all lived together, is we would go to the grocery store and Jack would literally just shoplift. He would just open a box of food, eat it, and then leave the open empty box just on the shelf, on the counter for some worker to clean up. And we would sit down and try to have talks with him and be like, yo, just pay for it, bro. But whenever we talked to him, it couldn't get through to his head. He would just be like, whatever, bro.
They also accused him of stealing products at the self-checkout terminal.
He had like 5 things he was checking out. Well, it would be a whole full grocery cart, and
I can't believe I used to look up to Andrew Tate a few years ago. That's a crazy thing to admit, Warren. That's a crazy thing. I have no words. I have no words for that. I mean, I'm glad you don't listen to him anymore, but damn.
he would only scan one of the items out of the 5, and then he'd go to the next thing, one of them out of the 5, the next thing, one of them out of the 5, and just full-on scamming these companies.
Even though they were criticizing Jack for his wild lifestyle and degenerate antics, his former friends still wanted to help and see him improve.
To compare the two, but Jake Paul
this is actually making me depressed. Just looking at this makes me depressed.
Could lead to a bad outcome.
Like, what the hell?
Jake Paul recently was on the podcast with George Janko, and he pretty much said the same thing that Ricky said about Jack Doherty, that Jack Doherty, he's going down this path, but Jack Doherty's mindset towards all of this, he hears it and he just hears it all as hate, not taking it as love, that people want to help him.
By the 10th of April 2024, Jack would upload a rather angry response to his former friends and to deflect the criticism.
I'm tired of hypocrites. Everyone that has ever come after me has done everything I've done because they're fake, and I cut them off months ago, and now they went to trying to going the route of exposing me because I won't film videos with them. They're just fake. They're desperate for clout and they're jealous.
In between all of his swearing, Jack accused his haters of trying to be like him, but failing, and claimed he never did anything wrong.
I can't even watch
this. Everything I do is already out there. I'm not a bad person. If I did anything wrong, I would be in trouble, but I'm not, because
look at this fella.
People like to twist.
Is this someone you would take serious?
They just can't believe what I've accomplished, and they just want to say everything that's not true to cope with the fact that they're not at where I'm at. People try to do what you do, and if they don't succeed, they just hate.
The allegations made against Jack would only continue to increase, as another one of his former associates named Norway would accuse him of housing a minor.
Jack, I'm gonna tell people.
Why are you named Norway?
Sophie good. Oh, not Sophie, Sophia. Sophia's little sister was 17. That was at the house. And then you said they're never coming back to the house. 4 days later, Jack, Ace invited the 17-year-old and her friends over to the house. And I also have messages of Sophie messaging me.
Who are these people?
Daddy, please,
like, in what corner do they exist? I've never seen any of them.
I didn't want to come over because you're a 17-year-old. And Jack, I messaged you. I told you to kick them out. And then you didn't do shit about it because you're in Dubai. But yeah.
In his Twitter community, Jack would address the...
This is a guy that young girls would throw themselves at and be surprised when they end up with a bruise or a belly bump with him nowhere to be found. Jack, I mean. Oh.
situation with a tweet that read, "Can't believe
why
no
would
way
you
switched
throw
up on me
yourself
that
at someone?
fast. I
He
never
looks
even
like he's
kicked him
8 years
out.
old.
I genuinely cared about the kid and did everything for him and still
Is it
would."
because he has
But
the
one
money?
day he realizes how good he had it and how he threw away his best friend for 15 seconds of fame. Underneath Drama Alert's coverage of the tweet, Jack would
I think it's
defend
good that you
himself
don't
by
know who they
stating
are.
that minor he said I had out my house was
Bless.
invited by him, and right when I found out, she got kicked out. TF do I get out of having minors at my house? I never invite girls to my house. I
Like,
have a
what
GM.
the hell?
Think what you want, but I have too much to lose to do stupid stuff like that. Norway wasn't the only one accusing Jack of acting inappropriately with minors, as Neon also brought up similar allegations months prior.
You're a fucking joke. Let me tell you exactly what Jack does. I don't care. You want to say that? Now I'm going to violate you and expose your script. Here's what you do. I'm going to tell you exactly what you do. You get 17-year-old girls the night before their birthday. You buy a $10,000 yacht every time. You get them drunk and they sign a contract 50% of their life every single time. Fuck you.
Stranger still, the pattern of
I don't think
friends and
anyone
colleagues
over the
accusing
age of
Jack
12
being
wants to
too
be Jack
close with
Doherty.
minors extends all the way back to December
That's fair.
2023, when Natalie
Just
Reynolds
kinda
made
sad that
similar
kids
claims. In a tweet
watch
that
this-
read, "Oh, by the way, the grooming
this kind
fee
of
ain't a joke,
content, you
lol.
know?
This
Makes
girl was
no sense to
17
me.
and Jack waited months for her birthday to get her drunk and sign a contract on a yacht, as well
What the
as
frick?
Jack Doherty has paid someone to take down and ban my Instagram account. Insecure narcissist
What
is
is
mad he
going
can't make money off me
on?
anymore, and I'm realizing the truth. Stick to grooming minors." While none of these allegations have been proven or disproven, it's clear that the people close to Jack Doherty are slowly turning against him and revealing who he truly is when the cameras aren't rolling. Even State Farms, his insurance company, wants nothing to do with him. According to a recent TMZ article, Jack attempted to use his renter's insurance to
I miss
cover
the
his
days of
ongoing
Courage the
lawsuit.
Cowardly
However,
Dog.
State Farm
Same.
claims has gone outside his
Now
coverage
that-
and is appealing to the judge to exclude them from the
a
case.
good show.
From the look of
We all
things,
should watch
Jack
that
is rapidly
one.
running out
Especially
of allies,
the
and only time
children.
will tell how many he'll have left by the time the legal battles are over. In his early days, Jack assumed harassing and
It's getting
taking
a
advantage
game
of people to
soonish, oh
promote his
really?
content was a good long-term strategy, but sadly, he couldn't have been more wrong. The fake friends and bodyguards he used to hide behind are dropping like flies, and no one in the
Well,
community is
obviously.
willing to stand by him. Right now, Jack is at a crossroads in his career.
Maybe this dude would actually, like, I don't know. Maybe it would help him if he actually, like, got properly punished for all the shit he does, aka have to spend some time in jail. But I don't know. I know jail also just makes people worse, so who knows?
Either he owns up to his mistakes and cleans up the gigantic mess he made, or he remains the way he is now and continues to blame everyone but himself. With that being said, at least he's not losing as many subscribers as his self-help YouTube guru, who is currently facing one of the largest downfalls in YouTube
What the-
history. Click the
How
video
many,
on screen to find
how
out
many
why.
kind of these people does exist on the internet? It feels like it's a never-ending story of these assholes. Like these god-awful people. Like, damn. Too many. Yeah, I'm like, what? How? Why?